I welcome you to the first video of the 29th module on issues related to academic performance, identification and intervention. Let's make an attempt to understand in this video on what is academic performance, academic measurement and the factors contributing to academic performance of school children. Let's begin with introduction. Academics is essential for success and psychosocial development of school students, which is reflected through their performance. Academic performance or academic achievement is the assessment of the student's achievement across various academic subjects. According to Rono, in the year 2013, academic performance is a key feature in the education system around which the entire education system revolves. It serves as a bedrock for acquisition of knowledge, the development of skills in both scholastic and co-scholastic areas. Academic performance is the assessment made by the teachers across subjects, which is generally assigned through marks or grades. It determines the educational goals set for students by the teachers during each academic year. It is periodically assessed through examination. A school evaluates the academic performance of students through intellectual abilities, that is cognition, that is applied across multiple subjects like languages, science, mathematics, social science. Hence, academic performance is considered as multifaceted element that comprises different domains of learning. In addition, the academic performance of students determines the success and the position of educational institution. Students are important stakeholders in the education system. Their academic performance is of paramount importance as it determines the development progress of the country. The performance of students in the field of academics play an important role in producing individuals with good human resource or manpower. It is very important to note that not all students can perform well, and failure to a large extent affects their well-being. With academics, students are expected to clear all tests and exams to prove their abilities and learning potentials with good marks or grades. Not every student can score or perform well in academics, and there may be many reasons behind their failure. The teacher at school can bridge this problem as he or she plays an important role in the student's academic performance. The students expect their teachers to make all possible efforts to understand their challenges and support them in improving their academic skills by providing relevant information and skills. Teachers can work through the students' problems with collective effort of other stakeholders like parents, school authorities, psychologists, and counselors who can determine the success rate of academic performance. Learning outcome at the end of this video, you will be able to understand the need for academic importance of school children, identify and analyze the factors contributing to the academic performance of school children. Now, let us try to understand what academic performance is all about. Academic performance or academic achievement refers to the depth of knowledge, skills and information students master in different subjects or a course prescribed by the state or central syllabus board. It basically assesses how well students perform based on the educational criteria or norms determined by the board, that is the teachers or academicians. Academic performance sets the benchmark for students to scale greater academic records from formal schooling to university education. It is the indicator of intellectual domain and an important prerequisite to the student's success, which reflects on their identity and self-esteem. Let's move on to understand what academic measurement is. Academic performance is measured using either grade point average or cumulative grade point or percentage based on the assignments, projects, test, continuous assessment and examination to determine the proficiency of students. The total aggregate marks obtained are the academic performance index of the student, which is reflected through pass, distinction, outstanding or exemplary. Moving on, let us understand the significance of academic performance during school year. Academic performance or achievement is important because it either prepares students for skill-based education or higher education or career or for competitive fields. Academic performance helps to shape the young minds in honing skills that are necessary in today's competitive world. Academic performance teaches children the basic of life skills such as self-awareness, problem-solving ability, creative thinking, interpersonal relationship, effective communication through home assignments, group work, group activity, field study, community placements, projects, debate, essay, pick and speak, etc., which are essential in achieving mastery and developing self-identity. The curriculum designed for students, which are tailor-made based on the age appropriateness, will help them to think out of the box, thus adding to the originality and novelty to their thought process. Academic performance is vital to keep in pace with the demands of the changing society. It demonstrates the ability of the students to perform, achieve, or excel in scholastic activity. Further, it also helps to maximize the intellectual capacities and skills of students to serve the community better. Let's now try to understand the factors contributing to the academic performance. Academic performance of a student is associated with a host of factors such as attitude of students, focus, concentration, positive attitude, and optimistic nature of students will enable them to be more focused, determined, and committed in their work in order to fulfill and achieve the desired academic goals or objectives. Students with strong determination for success will set goals and work towards it very meticulously. They also possess the traits of being organized, meticulous, ingenuity, and are ardent readers. They tend to devote less time towards social media and entertainment. They need to have more clarity about their academic goals, the subject they study, about their teachers, and the school they are studying. The next component is the behavior of students. Students' behavior plays a vital role in the academic accomplishments. Their behavior not only impels their ability to learn, but also can impact the learning environment of their fellow students too. Teachers who engage classes for such unruly or troubleshooter children generally tend to spend extra time in handling and changing their behavior rather than teaching. Behaviors such as bullying, disruptive behavior, impulsive nature, lack of interest, conduct disorder, oppositional defiant disorder, and slow learners, mild intellectually disabled, learning disabilities, and attention deficit hyperactive disorder affects the students' ability to learn because they are not able to participate constructively in the classroom and achieve good grades in a typical classroom environment. The next area is the time management. Students at school have a tight curriculum schedule. Managing their classes, daily schedules, homework, assignments, sports, extracurricular activities, and socialization can be a daunting task for most students. Sports, play, and engaging in other creative work like painting, drawing, or playing music not only helps them to concentrate better but stimulate their minds too. Hence, it is important for them to manage their time very efficiently. Students must learn to balance between academics and their co-scholastic activities by prioritizing them. Professionalism of teachers. The prime objective of professionalism must be showcased through the teaching-learning process, disseminating the curriculum instructions, using effective strategies to deal with below-average students, students who lack interest in studies or who dislike a particular subject, classroom management techniques, effective communication, and the right approach in handling problem behaviors of students, discharge of duties, and unbiased attitude towards the students by the teachers. When the teachers portray professionalism in these areas, they are appreciated by the students who take pleasure in learning from them. Let's move on to understand skills and abilities of teachers. Teaching is both art and skill. To create an impact in the minds of the students, it is important for the teachers to have a wide range of professional skills along with subject knowledge and experience in order to be an effective teacher. Teaching can be rewarding only when teachers can use these skills like adaptability, patience, creativity, teamwork, risk-taking, constant learning, mentoring, and leadership qualities, etc. In addition, it is very important for teachers to acquire skills through training to identify children with developmental issues like a slow learner, children with learning disabilities, and children with attention deficit disorder. Moving on to classroom environment. Classroom environment is platform accommodating students of different traits and with unique set of characteristics that determines the level of aspirations with the same classroom environment. The classroom environment encompasses a broad range of curricular concepts and instructional concepts, including the logistics, physical setting, the psychology and the behavior of the students. In order to promote teaching, learning process and fulfill the learning objectives, it becomes imperative for the teacher to manage and coordinate. Home environment and role of parents play a significant role. Home environment has a huge impact on the different dimensions or areas of family life. Setting a platform for daily routine becomes a major challenge for parents in a hazard generation. Supervising activities after school hours has decreased for latchkey children. Educational qualification of parents, occupation, type of family, socio-economic status, and the rapport they build with the teacher affect how they influence their child's improvement and progress at school. Further, parental concern, participation, and quality time spent will also have an influence on the child's holistic development. The way families spend time together, cooperation extended, style of parenting, and the emphasis on the scholastic and co-scholastic activities is utmost importance. Peer influence. Peers can be a positive role model or a negative influence with militating force for poor academic performance. Nevertheless, strong students do have an impact on their peers and motivate them to perform better in their academics. A positive peer influence on the academic performance of the student depends on the self-awareness, self-esteem, and self-reliance of the peers. Let's try to understand the importance of extracurricular activities. Participation in extracurricular activity is not detrimental for students' academic performance. By joining various clubs, teams, or organization helps as a stress buster for students. They learn to balance time between both academic and their other activities. It also helps to explore interest, create broader perspectives, improves their self-esteem, hone essential life skills. Thus, school is no child's play. Scaling success in academics requires focus, seriousness, diligence, and attention. Academic finesse emphasizes on the extra mile taken in order to achieve objective defined by avoiding distractions, getting into problems, maintaining good health, and striking balance between academics and extracurricular activities from the child's part, besides the family, home, school, and teachers' contribution, which can determine the achievement of the student. The other major concerns of academic performance of school children are developmental, behavioral, and neurological issues. Thus, an effort was made in comprehending on what is meant by academic performance, how academics can be measured, and what are the factors contributing to the academic performance of school-going children. In the next video, let's learn about the academic concerns of school children. Thank you.